what would the Igbo people do? Because it seems these Fulani herdsmen,
they are having edge.
They have completely taken over that community.
The whole Igboland, yes.
And they have renamed it.
Yes.
What would you do?
I have nothing to do about it. It is Dave Omani that will accept his fate. That governor, you know, that was imposed on Ebonyi State. Imposition of that new governor was funded by Dave Omani. Nobody voted the governor. So the governor will stand aloof and do what? Be looking and watching Fulani taking over the whole Abakaleke and other communities. All in the name of political bigotry. Because they have decided, I mean the governors and other, you know, politicians in Igbo, they have decided to serve the Fulani, their Fulani masters. And they're going to take over Ebonyi State. I'm an Igbo man, yes. I'm an Anambra man. They will take Ebonyi State. When they have succeeded on deceiving, yes, they have deceived Afro people, built biggest mosque there for them. And the Dave Omani that did this thing to Ebonyi State was made governor by Christians Association of Ebonyi. It was the Pentecostal Fellowship Association Ebonyi branch that produced governor every year in Ebonyi State. Go and do your research. Dave Omani attends Christ Embassy. Yes, it was Christian Association or PFN that made him governor. On getting to that place, money entered his brain. He started what? Romancing with the Fulani. Yes, to oppress his fellow Igbo man.
So what you're saying now is
they should take over.
What you're saying now is an Igbo man that lies in bed with the Fulani,
yes,
will get eaten. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yes.
And there's no way out.
There's no way out because
what about the Agune Chamber in Anambra?
Agune Chamber in Anambra.
When they stand up and fight.
Thank you. I thank God that Agune Chamber is working now. These are living the presumable or supposedly criminals, because they say they are criminals. It has not been proven by the court that the people Agune Chamber and Udogachi are killing are really actually proven to be criminals. I don't believe, but all I know is that they are good job, because there are many breakthroughs so far they recorded in the past, let's say 6 days, by disallowing 6 criminals, 4 at the axis of Udemili. I don't know what to understand. Then 6 at the axis of Newi. I don't know what to understand me. Many of them criminals. So what happened now is that Ebonyi, they are the one that formed Ebubago together with Hope Uzodinma. So Ebubago should go to Ebonyi and protect Ebonyi. Agune Chamber and Udogachi was formed by last month by Charles Soludo. So Agune Chamber and Udogachi, they should say in Anambra State and make sure that they watch over the indigenes of that state, the properties and the indigenes of that state. But they should know that ESN, when operating, was unbeatable. You can't, let me tell you, invincible. Not that you can't see them, you can't conquer them. Impregnable. I mean the ESN.
So at this stage, Mr. Raf, your final statement is all man for himself. When you eat with the devil,
to Israel,
you should
to your tent, oh Israel.
El-Rufai has called for the northern gang-ups. And just immediately after that statement, we can see that the Fulani herdsmen are striking again.
This is heart-rendering. This is earth-breaking. See, let me tell you, El-Rufai over the years has been accused of being part of the mechanism that brought insurgency to Nigeria. Before, Nigeria was not on the list of Al-Qaeda prone countries. But after the prediction by United States of America in 2015, America actually said it, that this very 2015, that's the beginning of Buhari's regime, that Al-Qaeda has come in, and El-Rufai was part of it, Modu Cherif was part of it. In fact, Buhari was very, very aggrieved of the fact that Ottoman Danfodio, his forefather, could not succeed on bringing Islam into southeastern Nigeria. And that was his grievance. Immediately, he took over office from Jonathan. What happened? He struck. Do you know how he did it?
Oh, please.
It wasn't Boko Haram. He used headers. And the headers Fulani herdsmen are number 4 deadliest terrorist group in the world. They are more dangerous than Boko Haram. That was the position given to headers by United Nations Organization, Transparency International. Yes, and other rating establishments in the world. See, let me tell you, El-Rufai invited Boko Haram to fight Jonathan.
I mean,
Actually,
these are allegations.
no, Ali, Jonathan, see, we are not afraid of El-Rufai anymore. He was a governor when Buhari, what do you call it? Buhari was president, and almost half of Kaduna indigenes were killed by people that are supposedly, be headers, bandits, or Boko Haram.
Let us agree.
And he was handling it.
Let us agree that these are speculations.
Yeah, okay, this is a speculation because he was handling the issue of Fulani headers attack on Kaduna, especially southern Kaduna that are largely Christian, with knife. He's handling the issue of insecurity in Kaduna state with knife because the attackers, the assailants, the criminals are from Fulani extraction. And the Rufai himself is a Fulani man. So that's why he was not serious with the Fulani headers attack on Kaduna people during his tenure. You could see that when he finished his term, the the level of Fulani headers attack on Kaduna reduced. It dropped. And now he has come up again.
Are you trying to say that they are trying to play the same playbook
the same
that
game
was used
yes.
to hoist Jonathan against Tinubu?
Against Tinubu. That's what they are doing. Because insecurity here, insecurity there, that is exactly what they use against Jonathan. There was insecurity in the southeast, northeast, insecurity in the mid-belt, insecurity in the corner, everywhere, every Sambisa forest. Chibok girls were abducted into Sambisa forest. That was how we start hearing about Sambisa forest. I don't really understand. Yeah. And they use all this as what? Balance, excuse, pressure to bring down Jonathan. And they actually succeeded. You must read the handwritings on the wall that Tinubu from South is now Nigerian president, and we have all manners of terror group springing up from Sahel countries of desert countries. Look at Lokarawa. Who knows that one? We don't know. We have not even heard of Lokarawa for the first time. Today they have come because a Southerner is Nigerian president. Then what are you talking again? There are many of them that are coming up on daily basis. Some are nameless. Some they could not even prescribe them. They name them bandits. Could he be a bandit? Could they be bandits? Bandits doesn't operate like that. Bandit doesn't operate like that. Bandits are brigands. Banditry is brigandage. People that are laying ambush for travelers, attack them on the road and collect their belongings. That's the meaning of bandit. Bandit doesn't go from place to place. They attack people. No, that's the modus operandi of what? Terrorists.
I mean, looking at the sophistication of weapons these Fulani herders carry, one must say that it seems they are being government sponsored. Look at what happened in Ebonyi just some hours ago, wherein over 20 persons have been unalived.
Yes.
In fact, that community has been deserted, and as we speak, it is about to be renamed by the Fulani herders into a Muslim name. What's the reaction?
Yeah, that's the spate of Islamization going on, and how Nigerian military and police has been abating Islamization process in Nigeria is as they attack Ebonyi people this time around, the so-called ESN that they are looking down on, they were just standing looking. They could not act because if they act, soldier will go there start shooting them. They are the real security outfit in Nigeria that has been so effectual on combating Fulani headers terrorism. I'm telling you, but they could not be allowed by police and Nigerian military. Why? Because Nigerian police and Nigerian military are largely, comprised of people of Fulani nation or extraction. So that's why they have that kind of, effrontery and courage, audacity to attack that village in Abakele in Ebonyi State. Ebonyi, I know they have ESN, they have strong people there that are combating headers. But you can see the southeastern governor have come up with all manners of allegations when cultists misbehaved or committed dastard acts or criminal, all manners of criminalities. They will allege it was IPOB, it was ESN. You see, that is the Islamization process going on. Because if Igbo could be very, very, afraid of headers, they will stand distance. I mean the ESN. And the Islamization process will be going on in southeastern Nigeria. I'm telling you, what to stop Aguna Chemba and the Bubago and the Udogachi from covering Ebonyi axis. They're supposed to be there. Is it not funding? Is it not money you will use to fund it? So that's why they're supposed to allow ESN to carry on with their job. ESN, before in the past, we are doing good job.
But I'm going to throw this last question to you. What
níran nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ta ni bàbá ẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ta ni bàbá lákù bàbá ẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá gbogbo Yorùbá tó ń gbé sérí ibo ló ti gbé ẹ dé akúṣẹ́ ẹran
Please
òfo.
stop, Basharu. Please stop, Basharu, abeg. I just want to say something. See, I've been trying to. It seems there's something where that we Yoruba people are doing. Maybe I call it or the proper words are usually used for that is I call it morally correct. In a dictionary, morally correct means that someone who is trying to be not to offend one person or not to go against another person. You see, if we continue this way, omi àti báwo la yín pé àtẹ̀yìn gbọ̀ngbìn jáde. This is we are in. If care is not taken, nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ and like. Let me just put it this way, like when there's a law in our land that some people are using, and those people are Yorubas like me, they are using that law, and I am a Yoruba person, I'm not using that law. Someone can easily radicalize or bring those people that are not using the same law, or those people that are with him. Like if we have a Christianity law, somebody can radicalize us to go against those people that the Muslims. It's the same thing Sharia can also do. If we open our eyes and permit these people to go ahead and have Sharia in our region, in Yoruba land, what they are going to do, it is they will have more people and they will radicalize them. One day we will wake up, you will just discover that they will start killing us. That is how it has been all over, all around the world. That is how they operate. That is how they start. They will introduce Sharia. Along the line, they will multiply. Once they multiply, they bring themselves together and they start their trouble. We need to not to see me, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not against all my mother's side are all Muslims. All of my father are Christians. So I have no problem. They come to our house. We even give them a place for them to do their worship in our house. I don't have a problem with that. And I have never, in my one time since they becoming, my brother, Boragani, since he's been coming to us, he has never one time sat us together, say he want to open Quran for us. See, I know what I'm talking about. This, what they are trying to bring to us, they want to separate us. They want to create a segregation in our society. And if we open our eyes and we permit these people to go through, at the end of it all, it's not Islam. They want to conquer us. And if you are not part of them, and after conquering us, what they are going to do is to establish caliphate on us.
Preferred. Please let me just add this in support of what you are saying.
Stupid Basharumo. I heard that guy spoke on his face that he has a Fulani. Maybe his father's side is a Fulani. This guy is not to be trusted. He's an extremist. I know him very well. I've been listening to him on so many spaces.
Sir, let me continue, please.
He's a motherfucker.
Let me continue, please. We need to be quick.
Please allow him to.
Please, we need to be quick before they destroy our society. Ibi tí wọ́n ti ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn o. Bó ṣe máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn. I have a see the way they are. As they start, wọ́n kàn rí pé wọ́n kàn máa sọ ńjọ́ kan, wọ́n kàn máa sọ fún wa ńjọ́ kan pé the traditional film, àwọn tó ń ṣe film tradition, pé that does not have, it got nothing to do with society. They've been telling us that we need to forgo our culture and our tradition and embrace Islam, Allah. So they've been saying it somehow to us. Please, Yoruba brothers and sisters, do not give yourself out. Do not look at it twice. Let it be gone. We don't need to romance it at all. Please, I am begging all of you. Don't let this. Am I keep our people you call society waje? We won't have a place. We won't have a place again. The peace we are enjoying, they will destroy it in next 20 years. If we permit them. I am saying this, I'm not going to say maybe in next 1 minute I'm going to round up. Please, let's stand. Whether the Sharia law is in the constitution or the constitution has been embraced or he has prepared the Nigeria 99 constitution for Sharia, it is part of what they want to do in the future. They are just trying to bring them out. They are bringing them out now to channel them to us. People who package the constitution, they know what they were doing, why they were packaging it. They know something like this is going to come up, and when it happens, nobody's going to help us. Like what Arrest said. Arrest said, see, let's be open. If we permit these people, ìkànnì wọn ọmọ jẹwà láti inú jáde ni tó bá dẹ̀ jẹwà tán igi tí ikán bá ti jẹ kò láyé mọ́. They will finish everything about us. They will start that. That is how they will come all over the world. Philippines today was a Christian state, but they started this problem, and if you see what they have reduced, except when the former president of Philippines came in, when he was destroying them, that's when they fled. See, we need to be very careful. We need to be careful. See, our societies. See, don't let these people, whoever people supporting them, please, don't. We don't need to go through that time. We don't want something like that. Our problem is more than enough. We have, like what Pastor Ruth said, that we have cultism and we have all of these things in our society. But that can be addressed through law. And as I am looking at it, when we have state police, that kind of attitude or behavior can be addressed. Thank you, everybody.
All right, thank you very much. Let's move the mic. Can you mute your mic, please? Whether that is, let's move the mic. Let's have Dracula. Dracula, please seize the mic quickly. Dracula, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I think I met Babadi on the space.
Yeah?
So Babadi, there's someone Babadi. Yeah, I think I met him. Should go right there.
Babadi, are you there? Babadi, are you there?
Hello, sorry, am I audible, please?
Yes, please, the mic, you're audible.
Okay, thank you. Firstly, I would like to say that good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are spacing from. And I will also say that it's actually a privilege to be here because I've always been an attendant of this space, even though I don't request for the mic, but this is my first time speaking on this space. And I would like to proceed by saying, Sharia law in Yoruba land, yes or no? Religious extremism in Nigeria. I'm a Muslim and I'm a Yoruba. And one of those things that binds me as a Muslim is praying 5 times daily, just like just like every one of us here on this space. You know, we all have Muslim families, you know, close or extended. They pray 5 times daily too. You know, some of them go to Hajj and do other, you know, pillars of Islam like fasting the month of Ramadan and all of that. And all these things are binded by the Sharia. So, which leads me to the fact that I have a problem with this topic. Sharia law in Yoruba land. There's already Sharia in Yoruba land. What are we saying? There's already Sharia. We already have Sharia law in Nigeria because we observe our 5 daily prayer. We fast in the month of Ramadan. These things are Sharia. They are already Sharia. Your families do that too. They pray. It is Sharia. I think there's really a big misconception about Sharia law, in Nigeria, and that is why we are
Baba,
having a lot
please.
of,
We
you
understand what
know,
you are saying. What we are saying is that
brouhaha.
what do you need? I'm sorry,
Please don't
Baba. Sorry.
interrupt
What
me.
do you need
Oduduwa,
a
don't
court for?
interrupt
If
me,
you say there's
please.
already
I
Sharia,
said
what do you need
don't
a court for?
interrupt me now. Citizen Olu, please do the needful. I
Let's allow him to speak, and then you can engage him once he finishes. So please
like,
carry on, and then hopefully
like I
no
like
one
I
can.
said before, I'm a very big fan of this space when they talk about Yoruba conservative and all of that. Most times I'm just in the listener section listening, while working on my workspace. But I feel the need to come up here because I know that I can contribute in regards to this. And it's pertinent I do with some of the submission I've been hearing. Like I was saying, we have people who do Sharia. We practice Sharia already in Nigeria, just like every other people, every other individual, go about their daily lives. Our 5 daily prayer, the mosques we have all around, they are Sharia. They are part of things that we do in Sharia. You are tired of that. You know what to do. I don't need to tell you what to do. Why do we claim, or why do we tell Muslims to be tolerant, when it goes against our own principle? When it suits our own whims and caprices, that's when we say they should be tolerant. Why you are not tolerant? That's the truth. You are not. You are not tolerant at all. You are not tolerant. So I would like, maybe with all due respect, Yolo, I would suggest that it should be Sharia court in Yoruba land, not Sharia law, because we already have the law already. It should be Sharia court in Yoruba land. Yes or no, religious extremism in Nigeria. That is what I think. And moving forward, like I was saying before, what is our headache? What is the problem? What is the problem? A lot of people came here have told us that this Sharia of a thing that we are even talking about is not even on you guys. It's not on you guys. So what is the issue of, what is this amplification of we don't want Sharia law, we don't want Sharia law? It's not on you people. And if you are talking about the Sharia itself, there are a lot of, people, that have done, who are Muslims, that have done what the Christians and the Jews and other people have done in the history. In history, there's nothing other religions have done that we Muslims have not done in the world, even back in history. Where should we start from?
Please,
And let's not
please,
forget,
sorry,
please,
before
let
you
me
round up,
remind us.
just tell us the benefit
Let,
of the law.
let me
Thank you.
remind us, please. Please don't interrupt me, please. Don't let me lose my line of thought, please. That is what we are saying. Tolerance, tolerance. That is what we are saying now. Like I was saying before, let me remind us. I know many of us know, but let me do that. In Nigeria of today, we have, different kind of laws. We know all these things. Why are we doing as if we don't know? We know. We know. We have people who operate on the penal code and we have those who operate in the criminal code. We know these things. We know these things. Why are we doing as if we are not aware? Some of them are introduced based on colonial legacy that we have. Some the religious and cultural differences. While some, based on maybe the regional autonomy or the applicability or let me say jurisdiction of of um of what we have in our country. Why are we pretending the Northerners operate on the penal code? We know all these things, and it's bounded by Sharia. Many of you have brought instances of, Deborah and the rest of them. Almost all the Muslims refuted that. We did not support the killing of Deborah. We did not support it. Why are you people always bringing issues of the extremists? We said these things. We don't support. These people are extremists. Even these people, when you look at them vividly, you notice that they do not even understand the tenets and the pristine teachings of Islam. And you use them as a mayar, use them as a basis of argument. It's unnecessary. We know all these tactics. Let me even tell you the truth if you don't know as of today. People speaking Arabic doesn't mean they are Muslims. You don't know. Learn this religion before you come up here and start talking about the religion. You don't know all these things. You see people in Pakistan, you see people in Syria, you see them speaking Arabic, and you automatically judge. See, that's wrong. That's wrong. It's not like that. Just of recent, I think it was this year or last year. I think it was Oduduwa that brought the issue of a guy that was challenged. That was beaten to stupor. I think they were praying on Juma, and he was there to pass and all of that. And the Muslim people stood up and went against him and fought him and all of that. We saw brothers that came up against all these things. One of our brothers, Sanusi Laviagi, they made a video on Kutuba. He refuted these claims. That as a Muslim, if you are praying, don't block the road. Let people pass. Where your own right, and that's where another person will start from. Why are you obstructing? You know all these things, but regardless, you come up with all this again. To suit your own claims that Sharia. What is wrong with you people? Islam means the total submission to the will of Allah. If you have actually submitted yourself that this is what you want to do, let them do it. Let them do it. It's Muslims claim they want to wear hijab. Is your head face your own religion? Let me face mine. Yoruba will say, Alara, I'm not really good with Yoruba proverb, but they are not complaining. You are not complaining for them. Let them talk. Let them talk. If you know that you are tired with all these things, then the 99 Constitution should be revamped. We have the penal code and we have the criminal code. As a Muslim, if I want the Islamic court to be in charge of my affairs, I have the right to go to the Sharia court. Same thing as your families too. If they have chosen that is what they want, let them go. What's your problem? The Muslims should even be the one. They are not even talking. I think I've noticed one thing about Yoruba, in the Islam in Yoruba land. Some of us, let me be very specific and be verbatim. Some of us have actually, felt that, we have actually tolerated, I'm talking about the Muslims this time around. I'm not even talking about the non-Muslims. We have actually tolerated, we have actually tolerated so many things to the extent that they have diluted our religion for us. Imagine saying Jesus is not God, is causing issues, something that has been in the
So because your Quran
I think
says
the Quran
Wait,
says
Jesus
wait,
is
Jesus.
wait,
not God,
guys.
I should now take that as a
Which,
believer.
how does
Jesus
Jesus is
is
Because
not
one
God? How
Arab
does
man
he promote your Islam? How
quote
does that
you over
promote your
thousands
Islam? Do you have
Quran.
all of you in general. If you are here and you are in that Oyo, we are with. Open your Sharia court, we will burn it down. That's my picture there. I'm a Jonah.
Ogbeni,